Alright, so the last couple of weeks I've had some people ask me about my direct capture setup, particularly with the Dreamcast, so I figured I'd go ahead and take a few minutes out just to show the hardware that I'm using for my setup. So, just in case any of you want to record, using Dreamcast VGA. So, we'll start with the monitor. This is just a Dell CRT monitor from the early 2000s, VGA only, so it looks pretty good actually. If you ever find one around, like on Craigslist or somebody's tossing theirs out, definitely check it out. It looks really good with Dreamcast. The color is really good. The brightness is there. You're not gonna see it in this video because it's just not gonna do it any justice. So there's the monitor. It doesn't have any onboard speakers, of course, so I'm using external ones. And then here's the actual console. It doesn't matter which version of the Dreamcast that you're using. All of them are compatible with VGA boxes and stuff like that out of the box. So, there's that. That's the console I'm using. And this is the Kuro VGA box from the Bahar Brothers. I'll put a link in the description to order one of these from their site. They actually have a whole line of VGA boxes for Dreamcast. It just depends on what your needs are. This is their cheapest one. It cost me about $40 shipped from Turkey, so just a little warning if you live in the US like I do. It may take you up to about a month to receive yours in the mail, because that's how long it took me. I bought this about 2 years ago, so it works just fine. Never really had any issues. If anything, over time, like these cords would just break on me. Well, not really break, but like cords would just come out of the connector and thus the cable just wouldn't work properly. So that's mainly because I travel with the setup a lot, and over time this cord just bends and twists, while I'm driving or something like that. So, that eventually happens just naturally and I can't control it. So there's that. And then this is my VGA to HDMI converter. That's the video, that's the audio. All self-explanatory there. I bought it for about 25 bucks off of Amazon. So there's that. And this is the capture card that I'm using, the AverMedia LifeGamer Portable, or LGP. This has a feature where you can do PC free mode, and what that allows you to do is insert an SD card into the capture device itself. And then it allows you to record without, the need to hook up to a PC. But the problem is it won't work with Dreamcast. Maybe it's because it's not too familiar with the 480p that the Dreamcast is outputting. So maybe I need to use some sort of upscaler. But I don't have an upscaler, so I can't really test that theory out. So that's something I'm looking to do in the future. So there's that. I recommend this capture card in particular, if anything, for recording Dreamcast. There is one called the X Capture 1 from Japan, but that one costs about $350. So that's something I would like to do, because it allows you to just plug in your VGA cords and you don't have to do any converting. But unless you can spend that kind of coin, this is just fine. It cost me about 75 bucks. So, this is what I'm working with. Then I have the HDMI out with a converter to VGA to 3.5mm audio. So, there's that. And then this is my laptop with the preview screen. So that's what I'm using to record and stream off of. I do have OBS, but that one takes too much power for my laptop to handle if I want to get a good quality stream out. So there's that. And yeah, that's about it. So hopefully that answers all your questions. I mean, if anybody still has any questions, feel free to comment down below, and I'll go ahead and make sure to link the site for the VGA box. I definitely recommend their VGA boxes over anything like the Retrobit VGA box or like the cheap Tomy VGA cables that you find on Amazon. Simply because, those cables and boxes tend to have compatibility issues with certain monitors, so better to be safe than sorry, and just spend the extra 10-15 bucks on a good quality handmade VGA box, to ensure that you don't have any compatibility issues or just issues with the overall quality of your pictures. So there's that, and that's about it. I'll talk to you guys later.